What's going on, guys? Just wanted to do a quick video on new props and a new camera. Um, it's January, obviously, in Boise, Idaho, and for some crazy reason, it got up to 50 degrees today, so I was actually able to come to a park, set up some gates, and get some real stick time in. You know, like when I fly in front of my house or at work, it's not telling me a whole lot, so I'm really glad that I was able to come out here and fly. I actually flew about 12 packs, and I don't think, since I started drone racing, I don't think that I've ever practiced outside in January. I mean, this is just unreal. Like, people are riding motorcycles, whatever. So anyway, let's get on to the new gear. So these are my two alphas. So I've got the new Gemfan Hurricane props on there, and then you can see on this one I've got my Sparrow 2 Pro 1.8, and on this one I've got the Racer 2. So I'll start with the props. I like the props. They're very smooth. They're insanely grippy. I didn't like them at first because they felt really floaty, but I guess I just had to kind of give myself a chance to get used to them. But now that I've flown them a bunch, they're just really grippy. I guess the only question would be is efficiency. They're also, you can tell that these have been crashed a bunch. They're also like crazy durable. Like, I haven't had any issues with like bending any props today. So yeah, thumbs up for the Hurricanes. I'll keep flying those. I'll probably race them this year. So now on to the new Racer 2 camera. This is basically a slimmed down version of this, right? Same sensor, and you know, they tried to give it the same field of view, because the Sparrow 2 Pro with 1.8 has a massive field of view. Massive. Like, I think it's the largest field of view of any camera, period. You know, that's not completely like fisheye anyway. So the Racer 2, you know, the biggest plus to it is going to be that it's smaller and lighter. Now, I haven't flown one of these small cameras in a while, so I did crack the lens ring on it. I don't know if it'll show up, because I forgot to hot glue it. So that is a downside to these cameras, is that you have to hot glue the lens ring because they're smaller and they break really easy. This broke on like the second pack, and I think the lens, I don't know if that'll show up, the lens is cracked as well, and I couldn't see that in the goggles, so I can still fly with it. But you know, the whole argument that the Sparrow 2 Pro is too big, you know, it's for me, that was kind of like debunked today because I broke my Racer 2 Pro. And I think all I did was hit one of my gates, which are soccer goals. You know, they're not like hard gates. So at least on my frame, if you look at it, yeah, the Sparrow 2 Pro sticks out farther, but you know, if you're gonna hit something dead center, you're gonna hit the camera regardless. So at least in my case, you know, durability is kind of a wash. The field of view on the Sparrow 2 Pro, like I said, it's a little bit larger, and I didn't notice that flying laps. So, you know, like between these two cameras, it's like, for me, it's not a huge difference. If Runcam decides to discontinue the Sparrow 2 Pro, then I'll move to the Racer 2. But right now, I'm not, you know, I don't have like a strong urge to replace all of my Sparrows with Racer 2s, because I'm not gaining a whole lot aside from like a slight weight drop. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's a good camera. It's basically what I've been flying with since last year, because like I said, it's a shrunk down version of the Sparrow 2 Pro. Or not shrunk down, it just has a smaller lens. You know, the cases are the same size, it's just the lens is smaller. So yeah, if you're like totally put off with a big M12 lens, and you think that, you know, you're just gonna break them more often, then yeah, definitely get the Racer 2 Pro, because like I said, it's as good as the Sparrow 2 Pro, just slightly smaller field of view. And just remember to, you know, hot glue your lens ring. Like with the micro Swifts, all of the micro cameras with the M8 lenses, you have to hot glue that ring. Because and my phone decided to stop recording on me. Okay. So anyway, yeah. Racer 2 is great. It's not enough of a difference that I would switch out my Sparrow 2 Pros, because I've got like a few of those. Slightly smaller field of view. New Hurricane props are awesome. Very durable. Didn't ding any. Didn't bend any. Lots of grip. Really smooth. Oh wait, this one looks a little dinged. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's got a little bit of dingage there. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. But yeah, none of them are bent, so we're good to go there. Alright guys, that's my little quick review from the park. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, if you have any questions or concerns or complaints, leave them in the comments. Okay, later.